Anything else?
I'm not never running a marathon ever again. Good morning, guys, and welcome to episode 3 of Wellness Diaries. We are officially in marathon week. I'm so excited, I'm so nervous, I have a lot of feelings, I'll talk about them in this vlog. It's actually Tuesday today, yesterday was Monday, it was my rest day because I did like a mid-distance run on Sunday. So I took a rest day yesterday, I literally did nothing apart from sleep. So I'm officially starting my last week of training today. I'm gonna go on a 2-mile run. I'm not doing anything too heavy this week. I think the furthest I'm going to run is 3 miles because I want to save my energy for Sunday. But yeah, let's go on my 2-mile run and then I'll tell you about the rest of my week. That wasn't a difficult run, but it is way hotter today than I was anticipating. I should not have worn long sleeves to run. I'm gonna make myself some breakfast. I'm gonna make myself a pretty large plate. My goal for this week is basically just carb loading and hydration. So I'm well hydrated and I've got energy. So I've had breakfast and right now I'm just heading out to get some of the running accoutrements that I need. As I mentioned earlier, I'm focusing on hydration and carb loading in terms of what I'm eating for the rest of this week. So for breakfast, I had my berries, which are obviously carbs and very hydrating as well. I had sourdough with some cottage cheese on top. So the sourdough is carbs, cottage cheese is protein. I had, what else did I have? I had 2 boiled eggs, protein, with some salmon on top, protein, mushrooms and spinach. So it was a good balanced breakfast. What I'm focusing on this week is really not having like those desserts and stuff that I like to have as well. I just want to focus on just clean, plain, nutritious, balanced food and just making sure that I'm getting as hydrated as I possibly can. I've been meaning to get some new sneakers for a while, but I just haven't got around to it, so I figured today is probably the best time to get them. And I need to get some knee straps. I need to get 2 knee straps because I've developed runner's knee. I think I said before that obviously because I hurt my knee, I've been trying to like kind of map out exactly how long I can run for before my knee starts hurting, and I know it's 4 miles. Although on Sunday, I managed to do 10 without it hurting. So I'm hoping I can go for a bit longer, maybe a half and then take a little break and then another half. So we're going to do a very quick haul of what I got at Runner's Need, which was actually not that much because it seems like the whole of London was shopping for the same things that I was, and I went to 3 different stores and they were out of stock, and I walked and I walked and I walked. And because I walked so much, I'm hungry. So I'm having a little afternoon snack, a sourdough and rye slice of bread with peanut butter and jam. So I only managed to get a pair of sneakers and my glucose gels. Okay, so the sneakers I ended up going with were the new Asics Nova Blast 5s. I've been seeing a lot of ads for this on YouTube, actually, not even on TikTok or Instagram. And I looked them up and I think they're perfect for me. They are like, I wish you guys could feel this. I can't even explain to you how light they are. When I went to the store, I was like debating between getting Asics, getting Hoka sneakers and getting On sneakers. And the man in the store basically explained to me that based on my running style, because when I run with like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, if the foot is like this, I pretend my toes are here and my heel's here. I land heavy on this part. So, this part. And there's a lot of padding here that will help support that, apparently. And it'll also give me like a softer landing on my knees, which is basically my main goal for getting them in the first place. I did go half a size up because when you run for a long time, your foot expands. So I went half a size up and they are super, super, super comfortable. I'm really happy that I got these. They were also not that expensive. I thought they would be more expensive. I think the On sneakers are around £290. These were like 134, I think, or 140, something like that. So they weren't that expensive, which is also great. I got a bunch of gels. I haven't tried these ones before. I usually take the SIS performance gels or the Lucozade gels, but these ones are High Five Sports Nutrition energy gels, and basically what they are is pure glucose. This is just straight sugar. Fruity gels that deliver carbohydrates straight to your muscles during exercise. So it's like straight glucose. So I got 4, and then during the race, I know they have like stations to get other gels. They usually have the SIS performance ones there. I'm excited to taste these. I haven't tasted one yet because if I have one now, I'm like gonna be buzzing for the rest of the day. So that's all I got. I have an appointment with my physio, but I'm really concerned that my physio is gonna tell me I can't run if I go and see him this week. So I'm gonna go next week instead. I'm gonna reschedule my appointment. I've had my snack. I've got some chicken marinating in the fridge. For lunch, I'm gonna have chicken. I have some jollof rice that I took from my grandma's house when I went on Easter Sunday. So I'm gonna have chicken, jollof rice, and broccoli for lunch. And then I'm gonna take a nap because I don't know where my other phone is. I've been wearing my Samsung Galaxy Ring to track my performance and my sleep, etc. I slept with this on last night. Guys, I got 3.5 hours of sleep last night. I feel perfectly fine because I generally don't actually sleep that much. On average, I tend to get, which is it's gonna sound really bad, but on average, I only get about 4 hours of sleep, 4.5, maybe 5 if we're lucky. And then I'll take naps throughout the day if I have time for a nap. And today I have a lot of time for a nap. So I'm gonna have lunch, take a nap, get up and do whatever it is I need to do. And then I'm going to have dinner and then try and get an early night because quality of sleep is super important in the week leading up to a marathon, apparently. I've got my jollof rice, my broccoli, 1 whole chicken breast, and I've got my trusty coconut water for hydration. This is half a litre of coconut water. Whew. Now it's almost 6 o'clock. So I really shouldn't take a nap, but I feel like I can nap for an hour or 2 and then I can get up and make dinner and then I'll be done eating by 9 today. Like I said, I've been wearing my Samsung Galaxy Ring and I've been checking I'm like addicted to checking my score now. My energy score when I woke up this morning was 58. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? No, you can't see it. Yes, my energy score was 58, which is bad. My sleep score was 57. It says needs attention next to it because that was also bad. Lol. So right now I'm actually just heading to the London Marathon Centre to pick up my participation pack that's gonna have like my bib, my tracker and everything inside it. I've officially collected my marathon bib and now I'm just going into the hall to see all the other things that they have to offer and then I'll do a haul when I get home. This is the charity that I'm running for. It's, there we go. Wow! Oh, thank you. And can we also take photos? Yes, of course. Do you have your run number? I do have my run number. Let me put it out.
Then we'll add you to our Hall of Fame of runners.
When you get here, Tower Bridge, one of the most iconic landmarks.
let's do a mini haul of everything I got at the TCS London Marathon running show, where I went to pick up my bib and they gave me this little pouch. My bib. Okay, this is my number, 26621. And on the back, it's got like a transponder. This is like a tracking chip. I bought myself some souvenirs. Well, I bought myself one souvenir. Well, two. So I got this t-shirt. They had like a massive New Balance haul and they had a bunch of stuff. I was gonna go crazy, but then I was like, let me just get one thing. And then on the back, it has like the mile markings for some London boroughs. I also got a knee support, a compression sleeve for my knee, because like I said, I've got runner's knee. The man really sold it to me when he was explaining to me how this one works. It has like a little, it's got like a grippy band at the top so it doesn't slip down. A lot of the knee compressions that I have keep slipping down. This one doesn't. It's also very breathable. It's got like this section here where my patella goes, and then this goes like above the knee, this goes below. Hopefully it works well. I also got a fanny pack. I have a running vest, but I was thinking this might be better. Like I could put this around my waist rather than having my running vest. Because what happens to me, I like wearing my running vest, but what happens is that sometimes when I'm running, like, you know when you get tired when you're doing something and then every little thing just makes you even more tired. I don't know how to explain it. So it's like if a song is playing that you don't like, suddenly you're just more tired or like more irritated. If the wind starts blowing in the wrong direction, you start feeling weird. That's how I feel sometimes when I'm wearing my vest. Like, I know I'm fine, there's nothing wrong with the vest, but then my chest suddenly starts feeling super tight, or I start feeling like I can't breathe and I have to unbuckle it. So I'm thinking maybe I might do a waist thing instead of a belt thing, but I'm gonna test this on my run tomorrow and see like how I fare. And then I also got myself some socks, which are supposed to be extra breathable. That's what the lady told me when I got them. And then guys, remember a few days ago when I was like, this week we're just eating just like healthy only, you know, none of my usual snacks, whatever. I caved. Giant straws. I have an addiction to Haribo. I walked past them actually 4 times, and 4 is my lucky number. So I felt like it was a sign that I had to get them because, you know, yeah, I'm not perfect. I really needed these straws, and I'm not gonna eat them all. I'll save most of them for after the marathon. I've only had 3, and like I said, 4 is my lucky number, so I'm gonna have 1 more today, and that's it. My friend is having a poetry night at the Gothic bar at the St. Pancras Hotel. She does it annually, and it's always really lovely. So I'm gonna go to that just for a little bit, just so I can see some of my friends. I'm not gonna drink or anything. I'll probably have like a fruit juice or something whilst I'm there. And then I'm gonna try and get an early night, and by early I mean like I'm gonna be home by 10:30 latest, in bed by 11. I haven't decided what I'm gonna have for dinner yet. I might just do salmon and potatoes and some salad.
Sunset was a red inferno, a fire that erupted across the sky and engulfed the red shards of light. And
good morning guys, it is now officially 3 days until marathon day. Only 3 days. Okay, so right now I'm gonna go on a 3-mile easy run. Then I'm going to go to the gym and do some leg strengthening exercises and a bit of knee rehab just to get my knee a little bit stronger. I'm gonna take today fairly easy. I might go shopping. I have a Samsung collaboration to finish filming. That's what I was filming earlier in the morning. The yardstick that I use to kind of check my pace when I'm doing an easy run is if it's a pace that I'm comfortable talking at without like breathing too deeply. And I'm barely comfortable talking at this pace, so it feels very easy. I finished my run, 3 miles nice and easy, just under 30 minutes. That was good. I'm happy. I'm satisfied with that. How cute would this top and all this dress be for summer? This is my lunch. I'm having spicy chicken breast. My chicken breast seasoning is so good, I've perfected it. So I'm gonna, maybe I'll put the recipe on Toby. And then chickpea curry and brown rice. I have a lot of curry and a lot of brown rice left over. So I'll probably have that maybe tomorrow actually. Tomorrow's Friday, I don't eat meat on Fridays. I only eat fish and vegetables on Fridays. It's a Catholic thing. I think I've said this before. I feel like I've accomplished so much today. I finished my Samsung content. I finished editing it. I went on a little walk just to get some extra steps in. I did some window shopping. Shopping is the best form of cardio, and I mean that because you're distracted. It's not like you're just walking and like walking and walking and walking. If I go to a department store that has an escalator, I'm not going to take the escalator. I'll take the stairs to go up because it's a bit more exercise, a bit more cardio. I feel like you can find exercise even in the things that you enjoy doing. Like you don't have to actually put on your workout clothes and go to the gym and spend time there. You know, you can do it doing the things that you love. If you love dance classes, go for dance classes. If you love skipping, go for skipping. If you like shopping, just walk up and down and up and down and up and down. Forget online shopping for a bit. I love online shopping, but forget online shopping for a bit and just walk up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. I'm gonna finish my lunch and then I'm gonna start editing some of my YouTube videos because I've got 2 videos to edit. I've got maintenance week and I've got my vlog from 2 weekends ago. I have quite a few YouTube videos coming up. I have another wellness diaries. I'm gonna do a wellness diaries that's like living like my mom for 3 days because my mom's a health and nutrition specialist, as I mentioned before. So I want to do a vlog that's like how to live like my mom for 3 days, and I mean including waking up at ungodly hours in the morning. And then I'm going to do a wellness vlog that's like training with my brother because my brother is an Olympian and I think it would be cool to spend the day with an Olympian, and I've got one in my house, so why not use him? Basically I have a backlog of videos and I need to start editing, otherwise I'm going to get overwhelmed later on. Good morning guys, we are officially 2 days from marathon day and it still doesn't feel like it. It still feels like it's very far away, but I'm excited, I'm looking forward to it. Today is a rest day, so I'm not actually doing anything, I'm just gonna walk. A friend of mine is a fantastic chef and he's doing a sandwich pop-up at this coffee shop, so I'm actually going there to get brunch now. I'm gonna try some of the sandwiches and maybe have some tea, and then I'll walk home to get some steps in. Yeah, exactly.
Can Jacob use my van?
Hey guys, Toby's eating my sandwich. I really hope she likes it.
It's actually really good.
No comments. What do you like?
I wouldn't lie. Good job. Tomorrow is the London Marathon. Oh my god, I can't believe it's like almost here already. I'm actually shitting myself. I don't know why I'm suddenly so nervous. My stomach is like doing gymnastics right now. Okay, so the goal for today is just carbs. Just carbs. So carb loading today. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Carbs. It is 10 o'clock now. I spent most of the morning watching clips for now. But now I'm gonna do my last pre-marathon run. I'm just doing a steady 2 to 3 mile run, like a very easy run, almost at the pace I intend to run at tomorrow. I need to go to my optician and pick up some contact lenses because I want to make sure I can actually see tomorrow. So my plan for tomorrow is that the first 10K is going to be like my finding my rhythm, finding my pace, finding my rhythm the first 10K. Then after that I'll relax into it. I'm just really excited to experience the atmosphere. I've been watching videos on TikTok of people finishing like the Boston Marathon and last year's London Marathon, and the atmosphere just seems so good. Like I know I'm gonna cry after. Not because I'm sad, maybe probably because I'm relieved, or just like there's gonna be a rush of emotion, but I'm definitely gonna cry after, because after my half, I almost cried. Starting off today's carb loading with my pre-run banana. Then for breakfast, I'm gonna have oats probably after my run. Then for lunch, I still have a lot of chickpea curry left over, so I think I'm gonna have my chickpea curry. I'm gonna get some naan bread to have with that, and I'll probably have some salmon as well. So I'm having some protein, and then for dinner, I'm going to have pasta, but I haven't decided what pasta yet. This curry is so good. I was gonna film before I started eating, but I only just remembered when I was like basically done. But let's talk about carb loading. So the reason why, like before doing a heavy activity like a marathon or a long run, or like if you're a competition athlete, you need to eat a lot of carbs is because, and I've mentioned this in another video, you need to maximize your glycogen stores. So your body will turn glycogen into energy, which will be the fuel that's used to like push you when you're, you know, exercising. So it'll increase your endurance, it'll make you like, you'll be less tired for longer periods, so you won't be as fatigued as early, and you'll basically just be able to run for longer and you'll be able to run faster, which is what I'm trying to do, because running for between 4 and 5 hours is not a short amount of time. Also super important to drink a lot of water, because I don't want to be dehydrated. Keeping hydrated ensures that carbohydrates are stored properly. So if I'm drinking my water and keeping hydrated properly, then those carbs that I'm intaking and the glycogen stores that I'm trying to build will be built and stored properly. So basically the whole thing isn't necessarily about increasing the amount of calories that I'm eating. It's really just about increasing the proportion of my daily calorie intake that consists of carbohydrates. I hope that makes sense. I was actually gonna have salmon with this, and then I decided that because for dinner I'm thinking of having a minced chicken or minced turkey undecided bolognese, I still want to eat my protein, but I don't want to overeat protein the day before I run. Here is why. Protein is digested slower than carbohydrates. So if you eat too much protein like before you do a lot of activity, or or like you do something like a long run, I guess, it can hinder your performance and it can cause gastrointestinal issues, which you don't want. So like I said, it's digested slower. You'll basically just feel heavier if you eat too much protein before a long run. Eating protein after, obviously great, blah, 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 protein, blah, 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 great for your muscles, blah, 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 connective tissue, etc., etc. Eating too much protein before doing like endurance-based activity is not a good idea, but you should have moderate amounts of protein. I haven't had any protein or very much protein at all in my lunch, but like I said, for dinner I'm having minced meat of some sort and pasta, so that'll be my protein intake for the day. Then tomorrow morning, not having any protein tomorrow morning, just focusing on straight carbs. So I'm gonna go out after my lunch is digested a bit and get some bagels, because I'll probably have something like a bagel and peanut butter tomorrow morning for breakfast, and maybe a banana as well. Anyway, I went to get my contact lenses today. I haven't had contacts since I left Lagos in January, because I just haven't been bothered to buy them. But then I'm like, well, I heard that the atmosphere at the London Marathon is amazing, and I have a lot of friends along the way that live in different areas of London that I'm going to walk past, and even though my parents aren't here, my aunties are here, so my mom's sisters are here. Well, some of my mom's sisters are here, because mom has a lot of siblings, but some of my mom's sisters are here. So they're going to come, and some of my best friends are going to come, and my hairdresser is coming as well. And my optician is coming as well. So I have a good support system coming, and I want to be able to see them. So I went to get my contact lenses, which is great. So I'm going to be able to see. I've also been planning what I'm going to eat after the marathon. I'm between Slim Chickens or Wingstop. I'm leaning towards Wingstop, but I'm not going to, I'm not going to get my usual 8-piece. I'm going to go for a 12-piece. So 6 lemon pepper probably. And they have this new hot honey flavor, which is really good. So 6 hot honey and 6 lemon pepper, or 6 lemon pepper and 6 original, as yet undecided. Then I'm going to get churros as well. I'm also going to get fries. Don't know if I'm going to get small or large, undecided. Okay, back to editing. I've got my 1 liter carton of coconut water. So after eating this, I'm going to prep for tomorrow morning, and then I'm going to go to bed, and we'll check back in tomorrow on marathon day. Morning guys, we've got the fit all laid out. This is my vest and my sports bra, my knee brace, and my shorts. Let me go and get ready so I'm not late, and then I'll tell you everything else that's going on. Kindly ignore my blue lips. This is not my look for today. I'm just tinting my lips. So I'm not wearing makeup today. I've just done my eyebrows and I'm tinting my lips. Okay, so I've had breakfast, I've showered, I'm ready to go. So let me show you what I've got in my bag and my running vest. So this is my running vest, which I always wear. Today in it, I've got my rosary. I've got my Samsung S25, which links to my ring, so I can track my heart rate and my what's it called, like how far I've run, etc. I'm taking extra precautions, so I've also got my Fitbit on, so I have like double tracking. Well, my phone will be in here, along with my portable charger, because it's a long run. It's about 4 to 5 hours probably, so I'm gonna need to charge my phone at some point. I'm also using my phone to film. I'm leaving my camera with my sister, so I'll get it at the end, because it's a bit heavy. I've got my house keys, my energy gels, and obviously lip gloss in here. This is the bag that we're allowed to bring. I'm not allowed to bring my own backpack. I've got a little pouch that's got my vitamins. Another energy gel, the one I'm going to take right before I run, hand sanitizer, hay fever gels, a small mirror, and another tube of lip gloss. Also got my glasses, Tylenol. I've got a shoe bag that has my Uggs in it because I'm going to change shoes after I finish running into more comfortable shoes. I've got an extra pair of socks, an extra knee brace, and a bottle of water. And I'm wearing these headphones today instead of my Apple headphones because these are the headphones I'm allowed to wear. They're not really headphones, they're like, I think they're called bone conducting headphones or something. So you actually wear them like this. There we go. My lips are nice and tinted. Like I put on lip gloss, but I didn't. I used the I can't remember what it's called. I got it on Amazon. This one, so I used this, like, what's it called? It's like a lip stain lip liner. Then for like the middle of my lips, I used Wonder Skin lip stain in the color and the shade Lovely. And this is gonna stay on like all day. I'll just have to reapply lip gloss and my lips will look like this all day.
At all times, passengers on platform 2 are advertised via Greenwich service.
I'm going in less than 10 minutes.
You're going to absolutely smash it. We are so proud of you. Every minute, every painful step. Mark, campaign against living miserably. Wonderful cause.
I'm over halfway, so I've got about 12 miles to go. My knee is like really bad right now, but I haven't stopped running yet and I don't plan to.
Thank you. Congratulations. There you go.
I can't believe I just did a marathon. That's so crazy. Thank you. I'm so overwhelmed right now. I'm really proud of myself. I don't even know what I'm crying for. That was so hard. I'm really proud of myself. I'm never running a marathon ever again. What the fuck? I'm home now. I'm going to get into a very warm shower shortly. My legs are still kind of numb. I did walk the majority of the way home because I needed to do like a little warm down walk. I'm going to take a warm shower. I'm going to do a second round of stretches. Then I'm probably going to eat and then take a nap. Will I ever do that again? Right now, it feels like probably not. I did enjoy it. The adrenaline rush was crazy. So I understand why people do marathons over and over again. As for me and my house, I guess we'll find out next year. So some key learnings and key takeaways. I feel like I should probably have eaten a little bit more yesterday. I did eat a lot and I was actually full last night, but I burnt a lot of calories today. I burnt exactly 4,401 calories, which is like 2 days worth of eating. So I could have done well to eat a bit more yesterday, and I actually also could have done well to eat a bit more for breakfast, because all I had for breakfast today was a bagel and peanut butter and a banana. Maybe I could have had like additional fruits or a second bagel or another 2 bananas, but I was running off literally just the glucose from my gels and that little tiny breakfast I had this morning, which again, with hindsight, wasn't sufficient. I finished in under 5 hours. I wanted to finish in under 4 hours and 30 minutes, but taking account of, you know, my bad knee and the fact that I did start aching and playing up, etc., I did run a little bit slower at points, and I'm proud of myself for finishing regardless. The time doesn't really matter, I guess. And I raised a lot of money for charity. I raised over 4,500, I believe. Yeah, I raised over 4,500, which my goal was 3,000. So I overshot that goal by quite a lot, which I'm really, really happy about. I've already ordered my Wingstop, and I'm going to eat that, and then I'm going to go straight and take a nap. I'm taking a little break from exercising. Don't think I'm going to exercise for the next 4 to 5 days because my body needs to recuperate and I don't have any other extraordinary sporting feats coming up. So I have time for my body to do that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed filming it. This has been a crazy journey and probably one of the craziest things that I've done in a long time. So I'm really proud of myself. And I hope you're proud of me too. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, Diaries.